Endoparasitic, literal definition meaning an organism that resides within another organism and leeches off of its host life. Judging from the name, you can tell that the game is about a microorganism that is just too deadly, but it has a far more complex story. The game is made by a YouTuber by the name of Mizizis, who single-handedly was able to make everything that you see from this game, at least from what I can tell. Well, today I will be explaining its story, so make sure you have all 4 of your limbs attached when you are watching this, as it will be easier to like and subscribe and leave a comment when all 10 of your fingers are, attached. The game takes place in the year 2201 in a research facility, quite possibly on the moon or some random planet, and here a research team is conducting experiments on lab rats and animals and such that using a parasite called Adsicula cerebrum parasite, which has the effect of giving god-like abilities to its chosen host, granted if the parasite wants to keep the host alive. The research is led by a renowned scientist by the name of Sint and his associate Parva, who perform different types of experiments using the parasite. Sint is an arrogant man who believes that his thirst for knowledge makes him above everyone else and believes that this is why he should be granted the superhuman powers by the parasite, and proposes to mass affect the entire facility to see if he will get the power, much to his associate's dismay, who goes on to build a temporary vaccine to counter the effect of the parasites, which infuriates Sint as he does not want to harm the very organisms that will grant him powers. As such, the parasites decide to choose a woman named Lucy that works as a receptionist at the research facility by telepathically communicating with her and showing her visions in her dreams, and even embroidering messages on unanimated objects telling her that she is the chosen one. She is a simple, kind-hearted woman who gets berated verbally for being intellectually inferior to Sint. So, doing her own research, she comes across her fellow colleagues' research on those parasites. She reads about an anomaly that the parasites choose to grant superhuman abilities to, and starts to believe that she might be one of those chosen anomalies, and that is her purpose in life, to be a guard to these parasitic creatures, which is why she lets the parasites escape through the ventilation oxygenation system or whatever it's called, and causes a security breach that causes complete chaos at the facility, with people and animals becoming affected with the parasite and becoming monsters and zombie-like creatures. The head researcher, Sint, also gets infected with the parasite and gets 3 of his limbs ripped off from his body by the infected staff. With the parasite inside him, Sint is furious that he was not chosen to be their subject, and instead these supernatural powers were given to Lucy, who by now has started to exhibit signs of her early abilities such as teleportation. She eventually sabotages the comms in the lab and uses the spacecraft to leave the facility, leaving behind Sint, leaving his future unknown.